go ahead and put your hands on your back. So I would do it as if you're praying like this. No. Yeah, it's way more comfortable. Do you know what the warrant was for? No? Alright.
On June 12, 2023, 4 women conducted a coordinated multi-visit. Designer handbag theft at Dillard's in Orange County, Florida. Minor children present throughout with losses exceeding $2,400. The deputies responded, located the vehicle, and built their case in real time. But does every piece of this investigation actually hold up under constitutional scrutiny?
10-4, resuming normal. Any unit segment 51 on attack 17.
You guys speak English?
Oh, we don't have ID. We don't have ID.
All right. So what's gonna happen? Get off the phone. Off the phone. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna get names and date of birth from everyone. Okay. If I find out someone's lying, straight to jail. All right. Not playing around with you guys.
Okay.
I need IDs now.
I don't have one.
Okay.
It's hot in here.
Nope. Don't care. Okay, attack 17. I'm gonna be closer to the Macy's. It's occupied 4 times.
10-4, close to the Macy's by 4.
And can I get a 44, please? All right, what's your name?
Hi, copy. Let me know if you need channel.
Michelle.
I'm sorry, County. 10 on your last.
10-4, just let me know if you need a channel.
I'm good, thank you. What is it?
Michelle.
You can turn the car on, but just keep this door open. Hold on. Open this door first. Just blast the AC so the kids get air. And I'll have you step out, okay? Yeah, you can step out for now. How do you spell your first name?
Michelle. M-I-C-H-E-L-L-E.
Here, just hang out by the front of my car for me, okay? Okay, so what's going on is you guys stole some bags, okay?
They're on the beat.
Okay, I have video of it, so you can say that if you want, but if you want to play that game, we can start playing that if you want. I have video footage of it, okay? So we're going to go from there. We're going to see exactly what was taken. I mean, there's plenty of bags here. I'm sure there's no receipts for any of them, and I'm sure they're going to match exactly what was stolen. And then we're going to go from there, okay? So we're probably going to have, we're confirming, we're probably going to have charges on 1, 2, and 3. And then it just depends if we have grand theft or this misdemeanor for now. So let me ID them. I'm just waiting for him to get back to me. I appreciate it.
10-4, 408, no between 1521.
All right, you mind handing me all the purses and everything behind you? What's all this? Hand me all that, please. All the stuff that's down here. Okay, I'm gonna look at it. You can hand me that too.
Get up. Go back. Sit down.
Yes, road 2.
That's road 2.
You do have an ambulance sent to 701 East Weatherby Road, Weatherby Elementary.
The purse that's around that one?
Female, 25 years of age.
Okay, are your belongings in there?
Yeah, that's her.
All right, I'll see it.
Blood clots in her lungs.
Huh?
That's her.
Yeah, okay, I'll see it. I'll check it out.
10-4, we can read it.
That's weird. You usually keep your tags on it?
Where should they meet you?
Oh, that's weird. You usually keep this inside it too? All right, so you're just admitting now to having stolen property? Got it.
They can come.
No, I got it. Don't worry. I'm translating. Don't worry. Absolutely, I do. All right. So also, no weed on anyone?
smells like marijuana?
Because it smells like weed, and that's why I'm asking. If I'm going to find drugs now, now's the time to tell me.
It's right there.
Because guess what? I'm going to search the car.
In the door.
It's in the door?
She says.
Okay. All right, I see it. Hi, buddy. Doing okay? You got enough air? Okay, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Channel 44 over 243 Alpha, Arpana, and Americana.
That's weird. It's like I just asked you for your ID and you say you didn't have it.
I ain't know it was in there.
That's weird.
Yes. Sir, anyone get a check? 243 Alpha, you are just for right?
I think there's something right here too. That silver box.
You might have me in the silver box that's behind your right shoulder.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
No, this silver box mine for real.
Okay, I'll look at it.
Yeah, you can look at this. That's for them. That's mine. Big ball. They got some big ball now.
You have a receipt for it?
Can I sit right there? No, that's old. You can ask them, sir. That didn't come out of here.
Okay, I'll ask. Let me see this bag.
Orlando girl at the Florida Mall.
She's getting herself walking. She's getting herself walking.
I gave him my sister my birthday.
All that could have been avoided if you just had me your ID that was next to you.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know it was right there.
Yeah.
Y'all got my shit though. Look like, not like I like it though.
Open this up again, please. Oh. Hand me that stuff. Both of those. Okay, I'll check.
You see it's about real. It's shit old.
It is old, but it looks like it's never been used. You have a receipt for it?
What they gotta do for it? It's
Is
in the car.
Okay, I need to confirm that it's not stolen. I'll look at that one too. Yeah, isn't that weird? I'm looking to see if stuff is stolen that after you just stole. No, I take it seriously enough. Yep, you want to go steal stuff, you can move to California, you can go somewhere else, but you're going to get caught here.
I ain't talking to talk to you. Don't talk to me. I don't got shit.
Whose kids are they? All of them are yours?
Yeah, why?
Okay, I'm just making sure. When I file child neglect charges, I just want to make sure, that's all. And when I call DCF, I want to make sure that everyone
She was in the car with her kid the whole time.
Oh, was she? When she went to Dillard's and she stole the
She was in
purse?
the car with her kid the whole time.
The surveillance footage says differently. That's weird. Yeah. Unlock it. You're gonna lock it. You're gonna lock it. You can step out. You can put your phone down. You can step out right now. Put your hands behind your back. You're not under arrest. You're just being detained. Hold on. All right, come on. Can I go up against the car here? Thank you. You take a seat. All the way in. How old are you? How old are you? Jada, do you have a Florida ID issued to you? No? Have you ever had one? Have you ever been arrested in Orange County? So there's no record of you anywhere? Do you live here in Orange County? Where do you live at? So listen, Jada, right now, no one's under arrest, okay? Obviously, we have stolen stuff in the car. We have video footage of you guys stealing. So we can go the route of you going to jail. Like, I'm getting paid to be here. Listen. I'm just trying to confirm who you are. I could blast the AC for you. It's at full blast right now. It's hot outside. I'm the one that's standing outside in the heat with gear on. I'm sweating. Okay, I get it. You guys just stole stuff. Like, what do you want me to do? This is my job. I'm trying to confirm who you are. You're not under arrest at this moment. So again, your name is Jada Harris, correct? What's your name? All right. Is there anyone else lying about their names? Because I'm only going to go down this road once.
I don't know what name they told me.
How come you lied about your name? Do you have a warrant or something? You do? Okay. I'll figure it out. Just put your feet in for now, okay? Can you just try and get their names one more time? Because this one lied about her name. I think she has a warrant.
Okay.
I just want to compare what they gave me.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. The manager's getting here. I'll talk to her.
Of course, it was the last exit.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
So we have these bags. I know these three are those three are yours.
Right.
These
two were from this morning.
Okay,
the report that we did.
Yeah, but do you know which one of the females took these, and who took what? Because that's important.
He's got the video of that. I mean, I didn't see that.
Okay.
He will have to.
Let me do one more look, because there should be at least 3 more purses.
That's
that they
what
got
I'm
in
saying, because that was from this morning.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
All right, let me double check. Man, how do you pop the trunk? Is there a button for it? I'll turn the car back on in 1 second.
Ta-da!
Weird. It's weird the trunk doesn't open.
Can you hand me that water, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, can I get that water? Thank you.
So the clothes and stuff, I wanted to get to try and decipher.
One of the employees confirmed that she was inside. She was inside with another female.
Okay.
I'm looking through the video now.
Yeah, just let me know which ones took the colognes, because I think that's the only Macy's stuff we found, unless one of these comes back to you guys.
Okay. I mean,
so I will check them, and if they don't scan with us, I'll bring them back to
good.
you.
No problem. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to check on the video.
Thank you, sir.
No, that one. Oh.
Sorry to make you stand here in the heat. I don't enjoy it either, but I appreciate you. Yeah, they came back twice. They went to Dillard's once, shoplift, came back 2 hours later, took more stuff. And then they took stuff from the Macy's, so they're just on a little spree right now. With kids, too. It's ridiculous. The clothes, I would just, I'm not going to go through all those. Just the purses, the main stuff.
So this is good. Should I take those other 3 with me, too?
Yeah, okay, so let's figure out which ones are yours from this group.
I believe they all are, but
Okay.
what doesn't scan, you're going to come back, right?
Yeah, it depends, because I can only, depending on what charges we have. If we have felony charges, then we'll make the arrest. If it's petty theft charges, which is under $750, I'll probably just I'll NTA them. But it just depends on who took what. Like, if she took one and then she took 5 of them, I can't charge her with the grand theft. And that's what Diego needs to go over. So if you could show him what the purses are, he can go through the videos.
Okay.
Are those all Dillard's?
I'm not sure. I think they are, but I'm not sure. What is this one?
That's
Michael Kors. I don't know. When I scan them, it'll show us that.
Okay. All right.
I'll make 2 different piles.
Okay.
What's not ours, what's ours.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to take...
The cologne, I think...
I don't think this is us.
No, this is old stuff. The purses are. This is Macy's. So I assume this cologne is probably Macy's as well. I'll leave that.
It's been in there for a while.
Okay. Yeah, this doesn't look...
kosher.
Nope. I'm gonna take this for property. Yeah, just let me know about these purses, or have Diego call me as soon as he can.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Thank you. So what's going on is we're gonna look over the video footage and see who took what and the prices of everything. Because if it's over $750, it's a felony crime. Yes, for every single person. Because each of you guys took different stuff.
Oh, okay. So like everything that one person took, that stayed on the car.
Yes.
So,
So I have charges on you. I have charges on you. I have charges on her. Every person that took something, I have charges on. I know for a fact I have charges on you three. I don't know about this one in the back. I have to look over the video footage. But for a fact, every single one of you can go to jail right now, at least for petty theft, at the minimum.
you gotta go to jail for petty theft.
Absolutely. Absolutely, you can go to jail for petty theft.
That's if they press charges.
Yes, and they're pressing charges. Yes. I'm sorry, what was that? No, if it comes down to you going to jail, then I'll call DCF. They can come pick up the kids. Yeah, they will though, if that's what I go with. So you can just wait until I figure it out, okay? Because I don't even know if I have charges on you yet. But if you want to go down that route, we can. Because I'm going to call DCF anyway. No, you can sit in the passenger side if you want. You guys can sit in the car, just not in the driver's seat. Okay, so the big one, I got her ID. She's got a warrant. So if you want to at least put her in your car. Huh? Sorry, can I step it out one more time, please? Just go over by the car here. You got a warrant. So he'll put you in handcuffs and set you in his car, okay? You have nothing else on you?
Yeah, but I'm taking that.
We'll figure that out in just a bit, okay?
All right, here, come over here. Put on your back, please.
It's just an FTA, I believe. I'll look at it further, but you missed court. It's out of Hillsborough.
I'll go ahead and put your hands on your back. So I would do it as if you were praying like this. No. Yeah, it's way more comfortable. Come over here for me. And you got anything on you? Any weed, anything like that? No? Okay. It's okay. You know what the warrant was for? No? Alright. You can't be doing stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? Or else it's never going to stop. That's the issue. But you're young, so you got time to change. Alright? Where are you living right now? You live in Orlando? No, you living out in Tampa? Okay. So mom or dad can have to come pick you up. Or something like that. You got, you know, so we'll make this phone calls in a second, let mom be out of work and everything. Go ahead and separate your feet for me. Thank you. You got no, like, drugs on you or anything like that? Okay. That's all you got, just that little bit of weed. Feel free to put your feet over there, your back against this, or whatever you want to do. You know, whatever makes it more comfortable for you, all right?
Now, let's break down the legal analysis. The stop is grounded in Terry v. Ohio, 392, US 1, 1968, but store surveillance footage and merchandise recovered in plain view had already elevated this well beyond reasonable suspicion before vehicle contact was made. By the time the deputy approached, probable cause had crystallized, making the investigative detention framing legally conservative, not a ceiling. That probable cause then unlocks the automobile exception under Carroll versus United States, 267 U.S., 132, 1925, and this search rests on not one, but two independent constitutional bases. First, stolen merchandise in plain view, satisfying Horton versus California, 496, U.S. 128, 1990, Items immediately identifiable as contraband from a lawful vantage point. No warrant required. Second, marijuana odor detected and confirmed by subject admission, activating narcotics probable cause per Illinois versus Caballes, 543 U.S., 405, 2005. Either basis alone survives Fourth Amendment challenge. Both present simultaneously creates layered authority that is exceptionally difficult to suppress. With the search legally grounded, the next question is how charges are classified. Florida Statute Section 812.014 answers that precisely. The felony threshold sits at $750 per individual, not aggregated across the group collectively. Each subject's exposure is determined solely by the value of what she personally took, confirmed item by item through store surveillance. One subject may face a third-degree felony while another faces only a misdemeanor. The difference turns entirely on individual attribution, not group conduct. Adding another layer, Florida Statute Section 812.015 creates an independent offense for the removal of security tags from merchandise, separate from and in addition to the underlying theft charge. It further establishes that possession of merchandise without proof of purchase constitutes prima facie evidence of theft, shifting the evidentiary burden toward the prosecution from the outset of any proceeding. Liability in this case extends beyond those who physically handled stolen goods. Under Florida Statute Section 777.011, any person who aids, facilitates, or participates in a criminal offense, including by providing transportation, across multiple theft visits may be charged as a principal. Physical possession is not a prerequisite for criminal accountability under Florida law, and that applies directly to the driver's role throughout this operation. One subject complicated her position further by providing false identifying information, a standalone offense under Florida Statute Section 817.566, independent of and compounding the underlying theft charge. It is worth noting that this is not a technicality. Lying to law enforcement during a lawful detention carries its own criminal consequences, entirely separate from whatever else the investigation reveals. On the question of Miranda, under Miranda v. Arizona, 384 U.S. 436 1,966 pre-arrest statements made during investigative detention are generally admissible, and the admissions captured in this footage during the detention phase present no issue. However, once subjects transitioned to formal arrest, Miranda advisements were required individually and immediately for each person. The on-camera record does not confirm that standard was met, a procedural gap that creates suppression exposure for every post-arrest statement in the case. The most legally compounded situation belongs to the subject identified as Camira. Under Florida Statute Section 948.06, commission of a new criminal offense by a person on active probation triggers mandatory arrest authority without a separate warrant. She faces 3 concurrent legal actions: execution of an outstanding warrant, violation of probation proceedings, and new theft charges, with full probation revocation likely if her individual theft value exceeds $750. And one final statutory point before moving to evaluation. Florida Statute Section 39.301 mandates Department of Children and Families notification whenever minor children are present in circumstances that may constitute neglect or endangerment. This is not a discretionary call, it is a non-negotiable statutory obligation, and it applies the moment law enforcement identifies minors present during a criminal investigation of this nature, regardless of outcome.
I think this might be her phone, it's just on the hood. So the girl in the gray is definitely going to go. She's got over $1,000 in theft. So we'll take her. He's still going to text me everything else, but if it, like I said, if it's over felony, we'll just, honestly, it's easier if we just take him out of jail. But
Yeah, it is.
at this point, it kind of is easier.
Yeah. I can get you in over here for transport if you want.
Yeah, I'll have to do that.
Okay. What's up? You got a warrant, Mora, okay? So you're going for that regardless.
I'll talk to her. Hey, yeah, so you got the warrant, and you're also on probation. So we have active charges on you because we have video of you stealing stuff. So you're going on the warrant charge. We're also going to violate your probation. All right, so you're going to go on the VOP charge as well. And then depending on how much you took, you're either going to catch a felony theft or the misdemeanor theft.
I only took one person.
Huh?
I only took that red person because that's small.
Okay, if that's true, then it's just going to be the misdemeanor charge, okay? So I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know exactly what you're being charged with and all that, okay? But I mean, huh?
What about my little sister?
It just depends what you took as well. All right.
I got it. Can y'all get a lady officer? I have to pee. I'm trying to pee on myself.
We can't get you to the bathroom now. You're gonna have to hold it until we get to the jail, okay?
With the legal framework fully laid out, the question now is how each party performed within it. The deputy's conduct will be examined first because the strength of every charge built in this encounter ultimately rests on whether the investigation beneath it was legally sound. Kamira receives a D, committing new offenses while on active probation with an outstanding warrant. With minor children present is not a lapse in judgment. It is a compounding pattern of disregard for court-imposed obligations that now carries multiple concurrent legal consequences. Michelle, the driver, receives a C. Principal liability under Section 777.011 attaches directly to her role as the vehicle operator across multiple theft visits, independent of whether she personally touched stolen merchandise. Her claimed language barrier, inconsistent with demonstrated comprehension throughout, further undermines any credibility defense before a finder of fact. Jada Harris and the unnamed fourth subject each receive a C+. Jada's false identification constitutes a separate criminal offense under Section 817.566, on top of her theft exposure. Both subjects ultimately complied without physical escalation, a mitigating factor, though it does not offset participation in a coordinated theft operation. This case leaves behind more than charges. It offers 3 lessons that go to the core of how investigations like this succeed or fail in court. The first concerns the foundation of any vehicle search. The automobile exception is constitutionally powerful, but its durability depends entirely on probable cause that is documented before the search begins, not assembled during or after it. Surveillance footage and plain view observations must be on record prior to vehicle entry, or the entire search is vulnerable. The second lesson follows naturally into the arrest phase. In multi-subject arrests, Miranda is not a group formality, it is an individual obligation. The moment each subject's status converts from detained to arrested, rights advisement must be administered and documented separately for that person. A shared advisement, an assumed advisement, or an undocumented one creates suppression exposure across every post-arrest statement in the case, which can unravel even an otherwise well-built prosecution. The third lesson brings it back to the charging decision itself. Florida's per-individual theft threshold is not a formality. It demands item-level attribution for each subject, established through surveillance evidence before charges are filed. Charging beyond what individual evidence supports does not just risk dismissal, it exposes the agency to civil liability under 42 U.S.C. Section 1983. The deputy's restraint in this case was not procedural caution, it was legal necessity. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Audit the Court, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.